Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom to the brothers on the highways and byways, preaching the word of sincerity and truth. Female minor sisters, shalom to the elect. Real quick, just wanted to do a quick FedNow update. Actually, been trying to do this for the past few days. Something that I noticed on the website, which I'm here now, wanted to go into it a little bit. So, the FedNow app is something that most people are aware. No, I can't even say most people because I even asked some people have they heard about it, and they're clueless. But those of us who are in the truth, we're aware of this app, and this is going to be instituted across all, everything that has to deal with payment. I actually think it's going to usurp all of the Zelle, the Cash apps, all of the PayPal, all of those apps. I think FedNow is going to be, the new thing with all money transactions. I think that's clear. That's what they're doing. And of course, this is part of the whole CBDC, central banking digital currency, the dollar being eradicated, and the digital payments being the thing, right? Which we're pretty much there anyway. Nobody really even deals with cash at this point. But so let's read a little bit here, and then I wanna go into something that really jumped out at me when I started to look into it a bit. Got a couple of scriptures, 2 to 3 scriptures lined up. Lord willing, this update is edifying. So, FedNow Instant Payments. This is the Federal Reserve Bank Services.org. FedNow launching in late July. They're already rolling this thing out. See list of organizations certified as ready for the FedNow service. Find instant payments, education. Okay, let's see if they have anything here. All right, nope. Let's go into this list. All right, let's click on the list. It says here really quick, on June 29th, the Federal Reserve announced that 57 early adopter organizations, including financial institutions and service providers, had completed formal testing and certification on the FedNow service in advance of its launch in late July. This is an important few sentences, because this is what I noticed. More than just banks are a part of this whole plan with everything going digital. It's more than just banks. There's different organizations and institutions that deal with money, that deal with they're like second and third party organizations that deal with organizations that hold money, that receive money, that give money, right? More than just banks, right? So that's really important here, because clearly, not only the banks have to get certified, right? So let's go down a little bit. This group of early adopters, that just means organizations and banks who've adopted the FedNow thing, is now performing final trial runs on the service to confirm their readiness to support live transactions over the new instant payments infrastructure, right? The instant payment infrastructure, right? This is deep. Organizations that have completed certification in the FedNow service. You may see your bank on here. You may not. But you can bet your bottom dollar your bank, if they're not already registered here, they will be. I see J.P. Morgan Chase. They're there. People's Bank, U.S. Bank, Meridian, Wells Fargo, right? And you see these are banks here, participants, right? Now look at service providers, right? AppC Solutions, Jack Henry, uh, Vertify Software LLC, and I'm sure at this point there's hundreds more, more than likely. But the jewel to this is that more than just banks have to get down with this program. But here's what I wanted to get to. One of the things that popped out at me when I looked at this list was right here where it says the U.S. Department of the Treasury's Bureau of the Fiscal Service, right, have completed their certification in the FedNow service. The U.S. Department of the Treasury's Bureau of the Fiscal Service, right? So I want to go into exactly what that is and show how broad that is and why that's really important than being on this list. All right. Um, let me go here. Let me put this in. There we go. We're gonna read this. We're gonna read this and see why this is so important. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There's a few other um, definitions I want to get to. It says, what is the Treasury Bureau of the Fiscal Service? It says, we operate the federal government's collections and deposit systems. We operate the federal government's collections and deposit systems. So do you understand how broad that is? Right? With them being on this list, we provide central payment services to the American public on behalf of government agencies. We deliver cost-effective, quality administrative and information technology services throughout AAF, all of that. Let's read it again. We operate the federal government's collections and deposit systems. We provide central payment services to the American public on behalf of government agencies. So this is so broad and this is such a big deal because the majority of American citizens and and those of us who live here in Babylon the Great, we get paid, right, through this system, right, this central payment system, right, the Treasury Bureau of the Fiscal Service. Most of us get paid this way. Let's see if I can get another. Yeah, there was one that I seen, but that really covers it, man. That really covers it. And that's why that's extremely important with them being on this list here. Let's see. It says, hey, look at this is what the Treasury the Bureau does. We finance government operations by offering Treasury securities through reliable, accurate, flexible, and electronic systems. Collections. We operate the federal government's collections and deposit systems. You hear that? That's what this organization does. Disbursement. We provide central payment services to the American public on behalf of government agencies. I mean, man, I mean that organization, again, the Bureau of the Fiscal Service, that's what pays all of us. Most of us get our money through here, right? So that's why this is important, right? That's why this is extremely important to see them on this list here. All right, along with a lot of other organizations and companies that are tied into these banks, all of these corps and incorporations, LLCs, these that just got all of this money and all of these investments and all of this stuff. They're all connected, right? So I just wanted to quickly explain that because man, that's really a big deal. Seeing them, on that list. That covers so much. You know what I'm saying? Just having them there. So we're gonna go to and again, we all know what the FedNow you know what the FedNow app is. It's all a part of the ushering in of the MOTB. If you unless you've been under a rock somewhere, um, the micro C hip. Unless you've been under a rock, then I don't know what to tell you at this point. All right, let's get Sirach 12 and 10 really quick. All right, simple and plain. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10, also known as Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Right. So, hey, um, a lot of people are going to be jacking the Fed now. They're going to be happy about it. Oh, for the sake of convenience. But we are told never to trust thine enemy. Ever, ever, ever. We know that this is a part of the ultimate plan to make mandatory the RFID micro C hip, all right, which is the MOT to the B, prophesied in Revelation, all right, which a lot of people are still uh, um, haven't been able to see it, or they just you know uh, their pride is in the way for them being able to admit it, or they took a bag not to admit it, right? So let's read it again. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10, also known as Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness, right? So we can't trust um, this devil and what he's rolling out. Now we do know, again, FedNow, it is what it is. If we got to enroll and get the FedNow app, then that's what it's going to be. We'll do it, fine. But we know that that plan that that E is coming with, this is a huge piece to it, right? This digital system, this FedNow thing that they rolling out. All right. So yeah, it was very important. I'll bring that out just in case um, um, brothers glossed over that, right? And I got one more here before I close. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So the vision is for an appointed time. The MOT to the B is for an appointed time. But we are actually seeing it. We are seeing them roll it out step by step, piece by piece. We are seeing them lay the groundwork, right, for what is prophesied to come in Revelation, right? And we'll get that, Lord willing, in closing. Let's read it again. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Right. So they're rolling it. They're rolling this thing out slowly, but surely. It's happening. They're actually moving pretty damn fast. Um, you know, but the vision is for an appointed time, and we're in that time now because we're actually seeing them roll this thing out, and it's just like the sly slick devils they are, right? Um, they're rolling this thing out. It says, but at the end it shall speak, and it's speaking. It's speaking. It's speaking. It's loud and clear. It's in our face. And either the Lord blinded you or you're a demon that can't admit it, that won't admit it. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will come. What? Them making the RFID micro C hit mandatory. It says it will not tarry, right? So it won't it will happen, right? It won't be slow to happen. This thing is rolling out, and we're seeing it. We're seeing it happen. All right. What are we seeing happen? Well, we're seeing Revelation play out, right? Um, it says Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. This is what's speaking right now. It's speaking. Y'all see that the WEF just came with the whole um, saying eventually, in order to be a part of society, you're going to have to put that micro C hip in you, put a chip in you, right? They said it right out, flat out, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. They said it, right? So this is what we're coming into. So that was the FedNow update. Um, um, Lord willing, it was edifying. We need to continue to look into this thing, stay on point, stay on our watch. All right. All right. Shalom to the elect.